You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
It's your man, the Tusken Gentleman, and I'm here for another exciting installment of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. And today on our to-do list is to choose what planet we are going to go to. And since I didn't get any suggestions, I've narrowed my options down to Tatooine and Kashyyyk. Okay, that's awfully convenient. So a destination is still stored in the Ebon Hawk's computer from the last trip Davik made with it. Okay. So Tatooine, Korriban, Kashyyyk, Yavin. We will explore Yavin in another episode. Then there's Manan, City of Otto. I'm going to try to avoid Manan right now. I am not a fan of Manan, and I'm not a fan of the people who go... man. Okay. I'm going to try to avoid Manan right now. Okay. Tatooine, that is where we are. And... eeny, meeny, miny, Tatooine. I'm gonna do Tatooine.
How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Alright everybody, so we finally touched down on Tatooine, and all it took was one crashing of my game. Yes, my game crashed while there was a cut in this video. It happens a lot for me because of my Tusken model, and probably because this is Knights of the Old Republic on Windows 7. But I got a nice little message from Zalbar. He told me that somebody is eating all of our Pringles. Yep, somebody's eating all of our Pringles. I don't know where it is though. Quests. There's a quest added to the menu, but I can't see it here. Apparently, this weird. Never mind. So basically, he told us that somebody's eating all of our Pringles and Lays and drinking all of our sody pop in our cargo hold, and we should go check that out later. But we're gonna do that later on. This time, I'm gonna choose an interesting selection. I haven't done mission in a while, and I know that Bastila has a storyline here as well. So I'm gonna go with them. That is until I get HK-47.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this. The immediate benefit is access to these very docking facilities. This is the only port in Anchorhead. Once you've paid, we will offer trade services as well. We're not unreasonable, we just want to cover expenses. I thought you would. Without these fees, Zerka Corporation would have closed this port years ago. This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure? As you wish.
Yay! I lost 100 credits. Oh, and mission gets to level up to level 10, and my game didn't crash when I leveled it up. Yay! But yeah, I got robbed of about 100 credit.
Ivan Rebu, Ikel Irimon, Papoelta. Kolo Duf, Ivan Rebu, Ikel Irimon, Duftadan Gelfa, Hoi Sidan Gelfa. Uden Tuf Blab Van Dibu Gelfa, Hoi Sidan Gelfa, Wat Inogan Gelfa. Papoelta. Kolo Duf, Ivan Rebu, Ikel Irimon.
That's Zerka Corporation customer service, everybody. Okay. So now we have to deal with a stowaway who's eating all of our chips and drinking all of our sody pop, and we have to deal with a bunch of wild creatures running around in the Ebon Hawk. That's already a lot on our plate, and I already think there's going to be a lot of things going on in Tatooine. Let's open this footlocker and see what's in here. We get some parts, 5 credits, and a med pack. There is a sandcrawler mechanic, and there is mission. As rowdy as usual. Alright, so exploring it. Okay. Bastila has something on her mind. Perhaps we should talk to her.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question. Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Let's do it.
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this. Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves? Most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Hello, Java. Hello, Java. Oh yeah, these are my sworn nemesis, Javas, but I can't kill them right now, apparently. I should probably save the game, just in case some flying speeder, some speeder runs over me, or that happens.
Lord
This
Malak
happens.
was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
Okay, well, this could happen too. Alright. Better save the game again, lest I die. Not that I will. But there are 3 bodies that are going to be dead here today. Like that. This guy should be taken care of with a few flurries. I've got him in the finger. I actually should have equipped mission with a blaster instead, but it's a little too late for that. Thanks, Master. Oh gosh, dead.
I'm here.
Better run, better run, better run, better run, run, better run, better run, run. Oh my gosh, it's time to run. Run! Oh god! Hey! That's just unfair. Are any of the townsfolk even supposed to help me? They're kind of just... Well, this is Tatooine, but it's not the hive of scum and villainy. I could use some help. There's one over there. Oh, okay. So I managed to lure one of them over here. I'm gonna kill him. Which should be cake because, of course, I am the great and almighty Bastila. Well, he's done. Let's see what he dropped. He has dropped a data pad. A Damon Crystal, not Diamond, a Chani Doing Shield, and a Sith Assassin Pistol. The last two which I don't think he even planned on using. Alright, it looks like we have one more to take care of. And there he is! Got him! Bingo! Hello, my dead companions. You shall be free of your deathness. You may now stop pretending you're dead, actually. Thank you. So he dropped a yellow crystal, a Verpine cardio regulator, a double-bladed lightsaber, and a Dark Jedi Knight robe, neither of which I plan on equipping. A short lightsaber, a Sith energy shield, and another red crystal to my collection of red crystals that I will show to my Tusken grandchildren later on. I must say. Anyway, more Jawas. Mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. Everybody just wants to talk! That's probably the most mature thing Mission has said all game so far. And it's probably the most mature thing she's ever gonna say. At least when she's in the company of Bastila. Cause you remember what happened back on Terrace. Anyways, there's an Anchorhead.
Hey Bastila, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt to the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Oh, come on. There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up. I merely have the years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi, doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
Okay, so I thought we did that one a lot earlier, but I guess we did it now. It's funny that I was talking about it and it actually happened. Alright, so doing a little more exploration over here. Let's see what else we gotta... First things first, I should probably return to the Ebon Hawk because limping around in a sandstorm doesn't seem like a good idea at all. So let's make our transit back. Now let's go and buy our worthy companion HK-47 so we can get rid of a certain Snoopy Jedi or a snobby kid. Snoopy Jedi, I'm sorry.
It troubles me to see you behaving this way. Such acts can lead to the dark side.
Statement. I see you have purchased me, Master. I find this a satisfactory arrangement. My restraining bolt will be deactivated when you take possession of me. Am I to accompany you now? Shall I kill something for you? Statement. I will enter into your service now, Master. I am certain you will make adequate use of my primary functions. My gears are practically quivering with anticipation.
Okie dokie, so we got HK-47 in our party. We can now get rid of Mission for a short moment and take on HK-47. Let's give our boy HK-47 a level up from level 6 to 10.
Yes?
And let's make our way out of the shop. We got a few more things to do in Anchorhead, and one of them is a quest involving Bastila herself. So we're going to be taking care of that.
After they'd been together for a few months, Griff told me he was leaving Terrace. He and Lena were going to try and make their fortune off-world. He promised as soon as he made enough credits he'd come back and get me, and we'd all live like royalty. That was 2 years ago. I haven't seen him since. I don't even know where he went.
Alright, so I couldn't activate Bastila or Mission's quest, but I did speak to Mission, as you saw there, one more time, and she did mention her brother Griff is one of her priorities. So you can see here we have a swoop registration office. I talked to the guy standing in front of the gate that was right over here, this gate to the Dune Sea, and he told me that I needed to get an authorization for the Zerka office, and that is actually should be conveniently right here. We need to get a hunting license, and then we will be able to make our way out to the Dune Sea.
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains. Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sand crawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them. Very good. Zerka Corporation looks forward to your future business.
Am I gonna kill the Sand People? As if I'm gonna kill the Sand People. If you like this video, why not subscribe? Maybe leave a like on Facebook, maybe a like on Google+, maybe a follow on Twitter. Thanks for watching.